This is October 4th, 2026. Like I said, it did come out. It is Katie's family. The one that dated strangest kid, Tim, that when they thought I was following him in 2003 and it was Linda Pho, her husband. Strange made up that lie, called me faker, got rid of me real quick, pushed my kid to suicide, make sure I'd never come back. That way I wouldn't be able to tell that Tim and Katie's having an affair. Huh? And then in 2010, 2011, 2012, her family are telling stories on me again. How all this craziness, how she's supposed to be dating Dave and she's been dating Tim for over a decade. Linda knows it. She won't confront him. That's her problem, not mine. Nor should her husband's girlfriend ever be my problem. Hmm? And I told you about all the crazy lies they made up in 2010. And I hadn't seen her talk to him. That's where it's rich. It had nothing to do with them. Those people pushed my kid to suicide. I had nothing to do with them. That's where, and these people, and to find out Katie was telling people I threatened her, where would I have her phone number? Where would I have her address? Where would I have done it? I already told the hotline I had no contact with those people, and the only reason I knew it was them threatening my life in the mall is because they told 3 people I knew. So that agent knew that. Because I told the hotline I had no contact with them. Because they pushed my kid to suicide. And in 2010 or 11, they were making up stories on me then. And I went over that church twice with Dave and go back. And that kitty dated Tim Strange's son. And my sister knew it, and she wasn't willing to say anything. So, did he know I had no contacts? Absolutely. So, people talking today, you know, talking today. How it is Katie's family that Michelle is her mom's Mary Sneeze. And that means Henry Moffitt is a family member too, where Anita and Pam were talking. Mary Sneeze, and I thought they said Michelle, right before the case started. For the opportunity to date someone like Dave, she was willing to kill someone. And Dave was excited. He never had anybody offer to kill someone just to date him. Okay, we got out in the car, and I said, Dave, what are they talking about? He said, I don't know who they're talking about, Karen. It's not me. Yes, it was. Because, see, we had nothing to do with Mary. And since we had nothing, we avoided Katie like the plague because in 2011, 2012, she was making up all kinds of lies on Dave and on me. And we had nothing to do with her. And like Dave said, she's pathetic, making up stories for people's attention, to feel sorry for her. She's pathetic, Karen, and acting like a married man would leave his wife for her. She's pathetic. She is pathetic. See, people on 23 said they were stealing for her and her poor family. It's like she's not poor. Her late husband that only lasted a year with her before he died. She let die in the bathroom. He had heart problems, had chest pains, went in there. They had been fighting, so she just left him in there for an hour before she checked on him. He sure is good and dead. Got his dairy farm, a big one. And her sister Beth and her husband Mike came down and lived down there, and they work the farm while she sits in the jewelry store so she can have people to talk to. She's cheated with Tim since at least 2001. She cheated on even Mark the year she was married to him with Tim. She never gave up Tim. That's why she never remarried. She's got a boyfriend. And my sister won't do anything about it, so that's her own fault. They'd probably just kill her anyways. Now, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. Mary used to complain about her family being messed up and drugs bad. Her extended family. And it's her crazy niece getting Dave to do it, their family, and Strange hates the government. Running con on the government to steal. No, FBI agent John. Pookie. You got your facts straight, right? Facts straight, right? When you said you didn't care if they were drug beating or raping me? Because Strange called me a faker and it was medication errors, medical malpractice, and fraud almost killed me? Huh? And people that think they are gods upon this earth and Jehovah God and all people should get even because they said they were offended and everybody's to worship them and kill and destroy. They were offended 23 years ago. I had nothing to do with them. Her father killed her own kid. Their kid. In vehicular homicide, speeding, running on a stop sign. Karen wasn't even there. But 6 months later, somebody made up a lie and called her a faker, and it offended us. And we waited 15 years to kill her. Now it's been 23 years, and we are Jehovah God, the Lord of creation. We said it offended us 23 years ago. And you are to kill, destroy, and make sure. I didn't know you joined the cult. Agent John, I didn't know you joined the cult. You should have excused yourself from my case. Well, the FBI will kick your ass out. You know what cults are? I'm brainwashed, mindless boob that killed for no reason at all. Why didn't you arrest the crazy dumbasses? Can't feel sorry for them. They're deranged, satanic, demonic people, or they would never hurt anybody. And please tell me it wasn't your crazy ass down September 10th, 25 at the Tuscarawas County Courthouse. And telling the Tuscarawas County Sheriffs that you were allowing that church to harm me because it offended that poor family 23 years ago when that minister called me a biker. And you worship that family like they are Jehovah God, the Lord of creation. It offended them, so you must have people killed. Tell me that wasn't your crazy ass down there. Because people were complaining. They said it was an FBI office down there. Please tell me it was Mary's family impersonating the FBI. Please tell me it wasn't your crazy ass down there telling them that you were allowing them to try to harm me and destroy me. Because some ass called me a faker to cover up his son's adultery. Because that one lady worked at the sheriff's office and said the sheriffs didn't find it funny. They'll probably be reporting you to FBI headquarters. That means they got you under surveillance saying that crazy shit. You can't. If an FBI agent lets somebody harm somebody in retaliation, it is attempted murder, and the agent goes to jail 20 to 30 years. And what retaliation is it? Strange made up a lie on me because he thought I was calling his son. So that sick satanic family knows they have their own occult following, that people worship them like gods because they're rich. Even confessed March 27, 25 to a federal agent. They lied that it offended them. Didn't even concern him what he said. Lisa's father killed her kid. She wasn't even there. Just lied so people would help out. So you're down there 6 months later. Was that you, honey? I hope to God not. Saying that you're letting them harm me because they made up a lie to help their church get away with this. And then think, who the hell do they think they are? Good people don't hurt nobody. Demonic, satanic people, evil people, have people hunted down, don't even have anything to do with them, had nothing to do with their kids' death. But saying their minister called them a faker 6 months later and it was a medication error, medical malpractice almost killed that person. And they were even rooting me on while I was getting well. But he said something 6 months later about her. It offended us. We were still grieving. We waited 15 years to hunt her down and kill her. It's been 23 now. And we want all her money, her destroyed, her husband's money. And we're going to go on a rampage killing. He didn't rest their evil people. Who the hell do they think they are, ordering people to kill, destroy, and harass me, saying that they were offended? And you know what's even richer? They all got an attorney. They're just telling stories. They're telling stories. That's all they are. Now tell me, what kind of fucked up attorney would be willing to go to federal prison? I want you to fucking think about this. Fucking think about this. Where's the personal injury? You can't drug somebody up and tell them to say something and say, oh, I'll verify it. You have to have proof the injury happened. That's not medical proof. That's you drugging somebody up and pull a drug scheme. Where is the medical proof? Where's the fucking medical proof? Where's the pictures of bruises, broken bones, lacerations? Where's the pictures of them? Where's the document of the doctor? Where's the police investigation? Where's the physical evidence? The person or the animal did it to them. You don't have that. You don't even have a case. All you got is a roofie. Hypnotic drugs and told to say it. Nobody ever got hurt by me. So you don't have a personal injury. See, these people are all lip service. All storytelling. Oh, we're going to steal everything from the FBI for what? Oh, they're going to do it because where they said they photoshopped them being Peking Toms, looking in the bathroom, where you're supposed to be weird with yourself, and then it came out you're supposed to be putting yeast infection cream on yourself, but they're Peking Toms. They go to jail for being Peking Toms. Like they said, they already know they're making fun of me for having me raped. Oh, they should get psychiatric help. You know what? They do need psychiatric help from being around these people. And them photoshopping them being Peking Toms, they can go to jail for being a sex offender and being perverts. Like they said down at the gas station, people were running around telling everyone her grandkids are peeking in at people in the bathroom through cracks and doors. And she was supposed to have been a doctor in injury where her ex-husband was having her raped by other men under drugs. And they were mocking her and telling people they were doing it. The police said they find out they were actually peeking in bathroom doors while somebody's taking care of the private area, they will go to jail. See, people haven't looked at this common sense. You don't get money for it. Go to jail for it. Can't enter stocking tapes. You can't have my medical records. See, they've been trying to trick people into giving my medical thing they can find something. They can't do it. It's HIPAA. These people are all lip service. So please tell me, dear God, it wasn't your crazy ass down at that courthouse telling people you were personally, as a federal agent, is letting a victim be harmed by church people because somebody that I hadn't even talked to in 6 years and only said hi to him when I walked by in the mall, was telling people that I threatened. I already told the hotline it had nothing to do with her. She dated my brother-in-law Tim since 2001. Strange thought I was following him in 03. It was my sister Linda Fall and her husband. And he made up that lie and called me a faker. Got rid of me and pushed my son to suicide. Went back in 2010, 2011 for 2 or 3 services to find out why they were making up stories getting to another church. I hadn't even seen or talked to him. I had no contact with him, and I didn't go back. And I have no contact with him now. Then how on earth would you know it's them trying to kill you? Because that Katie is telling 3 people I know in the mall it's them. It's the only reason I know. I have no contact. I have no phone numbers, no information. I told the hotline that. So I have nothing to do with these people. So where would I threaten her? Where people have come out and say you were supposed to have been threatening Katie. How could I threaten her? Had nothing to do with her. Told you where she was making up stories in 2010, 2011. Her and her mom. My mom called me after September 6th, 2010. It was my 25th anniversary. Dave and I went to West Virginia and Virginia for our 25th anniversary. Had pictures. I still have some of them. That Linda had called Pam, and Pam called her and said you were supposed to run off to another state. Mary came over to your house. What the hell was she doing on my property when we were out of town? We had nothing to do with that church. She had no right on my property. Witness, you ran out of town and Dave had to go after you. He drove. It was our anniversary. They made it up. They made up that Katie was having an affair with him. He left me for her. And she's out dating him. And it's just like, the best one was when people told me that I was supposed to caught him in bed together, chased around the house with a knife, and down the street with a knife. My God, the cops would have been called. I never caught him with anyone. December 9th, 18, Dave verified. I never caught him with no one. And that's crazy. I mean, that's where we went into Macy's. And it was 2011, 2012. I said, Dave, are you cheating on me with that girl? He said, Karen, I'd rather kiss a cow's butt than that fat, ugly heifer. While we're in Macy's, by the purses by the back door, I giggle. I said, Dave, are you cheating on me with that girl? He said, Karen, she's pathetic. Making up story for people's attention so they pity her. She's pathetic. As if a married man would leave his wife for her. She's nothing but pathetic. She is pathetic. And then think about this pathetic girl telling you that that's where, right about that time, she walked by Dave and I in the mall once and went hi. We went hi. And I'll tell you what, when he quit his church, we started walking on the other side of the kiosk. Didn't say a word, so she couldn't say we said anything. And here that crazy fool is still running around making up lies for people's attention. She's psycho. Like I said, Mary's her mom. And so where they were talking about Mary's niece, and I thought they called her Michelle when they were talking, because I'm listening to them how they called them a poor family. And we got out in the car and I said, Dave, what were they talking about? He said, I don't have anything to do with those people, Karen. They hadn't been talking about somebody else. No, they weren't. It was Mary's niece. That means that short blonde hair girl, the one that was willing to kill somebody. That where her extended family's messed up drugs. That Henry Moffitt is Mary's family member. The one that owed all those drug dealers money. The big drug dealers showed up and they got arrested. Where they said, we'll set up those drug dealers be arrested. Yeah. That way you didn't have to pay them back. And playing both sides. I told you start breaking it down. And people said she finally figured it out. It was Katie's family doing it. That Michelle is her family member. People were talking everywhere. We found out Karen never threatened anybody. You knew that years ago. December 9th, 18, Dave told you I never caught him with anyone. And I wouldn't have never threatened her anyways. Why would I waste my breath? And I'll tell you what, somebody ever tells that fat girl off, she'll probably pee herself. Because bullies that hide behind having mindless drones hurt other people, and they're sneaky and conniving, they have no courage at all. And she's very wealthy. She owns that where she was married to Mark. He didn't live but, what, a year? Had heart trouble. He got in a big fight. He was having chest pains. Went to go to the bathroom. She left him in there for an hour. Till he was good and dead. Everybody was talking about that. Didn't even bother to check on him. She got the farm. She never quit cheating with Tim. She had a boyfriend. That's why she's never remarried. My sister won't say anything. They'll probably just kill her anyways. So, Agent John, that hopefully down September 10th, 25, it wasn't your crazy ass down at that. Because the one lady was connected to used to be connected to the Tuscarora Sheriff's Office. They're complaining that an FBI office was down there telling people they're letting that church harm me. Because it offended that family that she got well when they were grieving. And they don't find it funny. It's a federal crime. Why didn't they arrest you? Punishable by 20, 30 years. Please tell me it wasn't your crazy ass down there, but one another Mary's family members. Nobody help out in this. Where they tell you they're going to steal everything from the FBI. They're going to pull a fast one. I told you Strange hated the government. And that Katie dates his kid. So pulling a fast one, oh, you do realize it was Katie's sister Jody. And it was called out by the police that she was paying for the harassment, June 7th, 23. FBI agent John, now there's done a day for. Oh, come on now. And publicly mock you. You know that group called you coward, August 5th, 25. You do realize in 21, 22, where they kept saying it's funny she didn't know what's going on? Huh? They were setting you up to be arrested, taken down a Fed. Put a notch in his belt. He took down a federal agent. So while you were acting like a crazy ass, they were after you at a call to get you arrested. And they think they're going to pull a fast. They say, oh, they got an attorney ready, set up. Okay, where's your personal injury? I don't want to hear your drugs and told us they ain't got someone verified. That's not a personal injury. That's me suing you for touching me. And verify you were the black and blue marks. Where is the person's personal injury? Black and blue marks, broken bones, pictures of injuries, hospital report, doctor's report, treatment, and physical proof I did it. You don't have that? You don't have shit. I've already talked to an attorney. Oh, they want psychiatric help for them peeking in bathrooms. Well, if they're really peeking in bathrooms, they do need psychiatric help, and they will be in jail for being sex offenders. It's called being a peeking Tom, and you don't get money out of the victim you're peeking at. So where's your basis? Oh, we're going to steal our medical records. We'll dig through them. We'll find something, and we'll have arrested. The FBI already has my medical records. And what did they tell you? It's stupid what's going on, where they made up the lie that I was supposed to have been in state psychiatric hospital, listed insane, seeing a psychiatrist for a sexual disorder and wanting your brother. That's disgusting, and it never happened. I've never been in a state psychiatric hospital. I've never seen a psychiatrist for a sexual disorder. And I never wanted my brother. My God. Mary's family is disgusting. Pigs. Disgusting pigs. Oh, yeah. So what did the FBI say? She's never been in a state psychiatric hospital. She's never been found insane. This whole thing is stupid. Yeah, it's just them running around saying it. It's all lip service. Oh, she has charges of rape and murder. I have one traffic ticket. It's all lip service. Oh, they have an attorney going to steal all the money from the case. Where's your basis? Hmm? Where's your actual personal injury? There isn't one. So you can quit your lying. And that's all they're doing is running around lying to everyone of how. And so now they're stealing Mary's family, Katie's family, is stealing from senior citizens and retired vets. They're the ones that admitted they incited Rick to take Carl's farm because they wanted Carl's farm. They were stealing from the elderly. Start thinking who did it. Like they said, what do you mean Karen didn't know? It was Katie doing it. She didn't know. Katie's family doing it. She never threatened her? No. Oh, people were upset today. She really never threatened anybody. Duh. I won't waste my breath on those people. I avoided them like a plague. They pushed my kid to suicide. Now think, for their sheer enjoyment, huh? And nothing but their demonic, satanic spirit in their evil minds decide to kill somebody. And then thought they could get society to trick them, that you will all worship them as they are Jehovah God, the Lord of creation. We said, society, go forth and kill her for us. And all you boobs helped out. All you boobs helped out. We were offended. Now we're Jehovah God, kill her for us. What is wrong with you people? These people are satanic and deranged. Have her raped, tortured, drugged, framed. Human trafficked. Have her beat till she's almost dead. She threatened me. I didn't even see him. Didn't talk to him. They just lied. We are Jehovah God. You worship us and you go forth and destroy. You mindless boobs. Harassed and destroyed. And that family admitted, that Michelle, their family admitted they sold people to pay back the drug dealers they owed. So, where, like they said, that Katie's family human trafficked her, had her raped and tortured. They human trafficked her. Well, their extended family admitted they were selling people to pay back their drug debt. So, Katie, Mary, Jody, all them are what? Child molesters. They sold kitty porn to my grandkids going potty. They're child molesters. They're human traffickers. They had me drugged, beaten, raped for their sheer enjoyment and the lies in their entertainment. And you fools helped them out because they're sick and deranged. And the pathetic Vegas using their family's tragedy. May God help their soul. They're all going to burn in hell together because they all think you should worship them because they are all Jehovah God. And they're ordering you to kill and destroy. You would think we were in a Muslim country. You would think we were in a Muslim country where they have a supreme ruler. Now, Agent John, please tell me that wasn't your crazy ass saying that to the Tuscarora Sheriff's Office and the county courthouse, that you are letting them harm me and kill me because somebody called me a faker. Please tell me that wasn't your crazy ass. Because somebody needs to arrest you because you're as dangerous and brainwashed as they are. And you are not a federal agent anymore. You're a very serious, serious criminal. You're stealing from the government, telling on people for calling. Letting cartels kill, destroy, rape, torture, murder, sell kitty porn, and human traffic people. And you're stealing from the government to give to them? And you're trying to get your own case against a cartel thrown out? Have you lost your ever-loving mind? Tell you what, the cartel already told all their people they better never say a word to me again. All these people lied to them. And they found out it was just that family's debt to drug dealers, and they tricked them. And it came back out. They have already found the tape where one of their men they hired already told on them that they were setting those drug dealers to go to jail. Oh, yeah, because that way they wouldn't have to pay them. The big ones that showed up, the drug dealers they owed, got them arrested. They wouldn't have to pay them. Played both sides. And then they're trying to get you arrested, sweetie. Right. I like my damn money. Huh? Because I'll tell you what, there's people down here saying the White House has them looking into it. And that none of this is funny. See, I wrote the president. There's a real FBI case. The Department of Justice pays me every month. And guess what? I didn't get one paycheck, Agent John. Where did it go? And it's an open FBI case. Where'd the money go? And don't ever forget the recorded line. I'm going to upload this.